welcome to episode 1 of Little Guy. Look at him, he's so cute. Look at that face. Yeah. I've had this kit for about, 3 years. It's been in the stash, not doing nothing with it. So I thought let's just crack it out and see what we can do with it. So on this one, what I've done is I've pre-drilled everything. So it's going to have fibre optics sticking out at the sides here. Need to take the Dremel to the eyes, get that sorted. Take the Dremel to the feet so we can put his legs in. His eyes are clear cast resin, which are pretty cool. But yeah, it's not a fantastic mould. Definitely not a pressure cast because it's resin, but there's bubbles everywhere, so we can see some of the filler that I've had to go around and just do sort of fill in some gaps here and there. But on the whole, it's pretty good. I've still got to clean all this rubbish out here, and the back end's lost quite a bit of detail, so I don't know whether I'm going to chop all that out and just replace it with styrene yet. I'm not sure, I haven't decided. I'll get that bit sorted, get him together, see what he looks like. Lighting's going to be really simple. 2 green LEDs for the eyes, and also a white LED for the fibre optics. And then what I thought I might do is do some light surgery. This is the mouth section here, so I'm going to take it to the bandsaw, cut this section out so I can reattach it with his mouth open. So if you imagine him like this with his mouth open, and then he'll have a piece of mosaic hanging out of his mouth, and he'll be stood on some mosaic that's all grubby and messed up and he's just trying to repair it. So I think he looks pretty cute, but not many parts to it. You got 2 legs, 2 eyes, that's his chip that goes in the middle of his legs there. You get some decals with it, which are in there, some wire and some beads, and that's basically it. No instructions with it, but it's pretty obvious how it goes together. I don't see any like serious complications with it. So I'm going to go off, I'm going to drill out the eyes, tidy up the best I can, and then hopefully we'll get some primer down on this. So yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, so we've got all the clean-up work done now, so his eyes are open now. We've sorted all that nastiness at the back. There's still going to be a ton of filler to do on this little guy. We've also cut the mouthpiece now as well, so we're going to have that in an open position like that. So what I'll do is I'll mock it all together and we'll be right back. So we've got little guy all together now. He's got his legs on and that. What I've done is just scratch built a little mouthpiece. So if I can try and pick this up without it collapsing on me. And just make sure that you're zoomed out fully. Yeah. So the little mouthpiece here will be at an angle like so. So it'll be just open like that. So we just need to fill in that gap inside and below. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is get this little guy in primer next. The base colour of him is gold, so it could probably get that on as well today. Yeah, it should be a relatively quick build. No complications yet, touch wood. So yeah, we'll get some primer on him and we'll be back. So I've got a bit further now. We've got our simple lighting setup. I've just glued his eyeballs on the LED, so I don't want to touch them at the moment, but we've got the green and we've got 1 white LED you can just see in the corner here. That'll be for the fibre optics for either side. But everything's drilled out. I started priming it, and then I thought, well, I might as well, because it's so tiny, it should be fairly easy to do. I might as well build up the kit first, get it all done, get all the seams done, get everything looking good, and then spray it all in one go. That'll be probably for the best. But yeah, we're moving rapidly on this one. So yeah, I'm gonna just install the lighting as soon as these eyeballs have set up. Can mask them off, but the good thing is I can also go in and light block the interior so there's no light spill in case I don't get all the gaps, because with it being resin it's a bit warped in places and there's quite huge gaps that's going to require a lot of filler to sort them out. But you know, I'm not too fussed with it anyway. It's going to look quite good, I think. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. Let that glue set up overnight. I think it don't need all night, but and then get it all installed probably tomorrow morning. So we'll be back with that. Okay, so we've got the fibre optics now all hooked up. It's all glued. Now I think what I'm going to have to do is call it on this one, because I need to give this glue plenty of time, so I won't be able to do any more work today. So we'll do this as update 1 and we'll be back in update 2 when we'll get all these put together and we should have a nice looking robot, and then the fun part of actually painting it. So I'll catch you in a bit. See you later.